Good afternoon. This is voicessandiego.org co-editor Scott Lewis. As many of you know, every Monday I try to post some kind of video clip from YouTube that has something to do with San Diego. If you search YouTube for San Diego specific selections, though, you'll find always easy to find surfing videos and shots from the zoo or wild animal park. Usually they say something like, "Our trip in San Diego 2007, woohoo!" For today's, I actually grabbed our camera though myself, and the USS Nimitz, you'll see here, one of the two naval aircraft carriers stationed in San Diego, left this morning on a 6-month deployment. I thought that was newsworthy enough to film. It just so happens that my wife Ashley is on the aircraft carrier. Unfortunately, she's not one of those sailors in their whites on top of the flight deck. She's busy deep in the bowels of the ship, shoveling coal on the fire or something like that. Truth is, I know what my wife does. She's an officer in the reactor department. There are 2 nuclear reactors that both propel the ship and provide its own energy. She helps make that happen. She's definitely the brains in the family. We don't have any kids. Women make up 20% of the USS Nimitz crew, just in case you're interested. Again, our fishermen. As I was filming, I noticed these guys appeared in the path of the Nimitz. I didn't know how that was going to work out, so I thought I'd follow that. I'm not sure they would have fared very well in any kind of encounter with the aircraft carrier. As you see, someone told them to get out of the way. The Nimitz stands about 18 stories tall, if it were a building, but obviously it's not. It boasts that it can make between 18,000 and 20,000 meals a day for a crew that can get as big as 6,000 people. I'm not sure where exactly they're going in the next few months, but I'm sure it has something to do with the Middle East. I'll miss Ashley. The first week when she's gone, it'll be okay. It'll be good, probably. Actually, I like the time to work. I like to surf and play basketball with my friends and to do all kinds of things that I usually don't have time for. But then the second week, I'll get even tired of that probably, and about by the third week, I'll be sick of her being gone. I'm going to miss her a lot, but I can't complain. The Navy's been good to us and taken good care of us, and she volunteered for this thing, so I think this is what comes with the territory, and there are a lot of families around town that are dealing with issues like this, and they certainly have a lot harder time than I'm going to. And as I said, it'll give me more time to work. At the Cabrillo Monument, where I was trying to hold the camera steady, there were a lot of people waving goodbye to the Nimitz. It's a good idea to come up here. It's always crazy and depressing at the pier where the ships actually leave, and so this is a nice place to get a different vantage point. The last time Ashley went on deployment, it was really depressing to actually go and watch the ship come by. I'll never forget, there was a little girl that day who was screaming and crying, "Don't leave, Daddy, don't leave." One family at Cabrillo with me was Becky Edwards. You can see them here. Becky Edwards with her sons Danny and Isaiah. They were trying to spot their dad and wave. In a sign of our times, Becky's cell phone rang, and it was a text message from him telling the family where to look and wave. The technology that let the family stay together just a few minutes longer than they would have years ago. Have a good afternoon. Thanks for reading voicesandiego.org.
Yes.